Okay, a short video on the test cell here at wlac College Aviation Department. We're going to enter the control room. All right. Here you see the control room. Either side is the actual test cells. Okay. So this side we typically run the turbine engines, and on the other side we run the reciprocating engines. Okay. This was built in '96, and as such, the idea was to have the instrumentation to be both analog and digital, and then also there was to be some trend monitoring. And as you can see, it's quite an antiquated computer. Alright, and there's some old instrumentation. This is for test cell B, the turbine side. Okay, there's a monitor there's cameras inside the test cells, and those cameras then can be, are viewing different viewpoints from the running engine, can be viewed here inside the test cell. Okay, there is a what do you call that? A shutter that has a fuse that, if there's in case of fire, that link will melt and the shutter will fall. But I think this was constructed wrong. That should be on the other side, but that should come down. Okay, so there are for the PC6 turboprop, the levers for the power lever and the fuel condition lever, and for the prop. And there's our instrument, the analogues. Okay. There's each panel has a selection for avgas or jet fuel, and a starter for piston or turbine. Okay, and selection from fuel there. Okay, there's digital instrumentation as well. Sorry. There's manuals for the test cell for each engine contained that we run. Alright. And the other side is just the same type, but this one typically, as I say, we're running reciprocating engines on this side. Okay, but the same basic setup. And but here we typically run an IO 540, and these are the. So I'm about to leave the control room. Okay, there we have an overall view. Okay, and then I'm going to test cell B. All right. In each test cell we have a fire extinguisher. This is an arrangement. These are the baffles. I don't know if you can actually see that, it's quite dark. Alright, so that's the baffle area here, which means that we can run the engine, and from the outside you can't hear it even if you're at the door. Okay, so various pipe configurations. Alright, and each test cell has an emergency stop. Okay, if this is down, all power and fuel is cut off to the test cell, to both test cells at the same time. So to operate any one of the test cells, the emergency stop must be up. Down shuts it off. Okay. There's a hookup for electrical power. You take that lead, alright, and it goes into the unit here. Okay, so this is the PT6 that we've been running this week. Okay, 56, and this is the engine stand, and you can see that it's fastened to the ground but it's screwed into the bolt holes that are in the concrete, okay, and in each corner. Okay, so there's various leads coming off. They run up to panel up there. Yeah, and they run, all the cables run then through there into the control room. Okay, as you can see, then in order to do an engine change, we have an engine, and that can be modified to bolt into this location. Okay, one of the issues with the test cell was that the originally was built with with underground fuel tanks, which had to be changed to overground, and the consequence of that is that the return line hasn't been modified to accept that, so we have a temporary hookup where return fuel is collected in a drum. Okay. So this is a test stand for the engine junction box. All right. Okay, go back. So you can see the whole stand. That's the stand. Okay, the other side. There you go. Oh. They're the people who built the test. Okay. Okay. That's test cell B. This is test cell A. Again, same configuration, baffles, but here, same basic room. Emergency stop. Power lid. It's identical. And here we have an IO 540. Okay. So again, let's see that bolted to the ground there. Bolted to the ground there. Bolted to the ground there. There's the test cell. So, fuel tank. Okay. So we have a number of engines already on stands, ready to be moved into the bolted down in order to be run in the test cell. Okay, so that's the 2 test cells and the control room. Now this is where the room is for fuel. Fuel comes in. These have to be on. Fuel has to be on. We have down. This provides our electrical power for engine start. All these have to be selected. Sorry, it's at night at the rear. I think you can see it there. The fuel tanks. So, on the back, pistons, test cell B, test cell A. In the middle, center, is the control room. There's the panel for running the recips. On the other side, the panel for running the PT6, and then it's just exit. That's it. All right.